my students have been asking me how I sharpen my pastel pencils, and I already have a video on how to sharpen them with a point like this, so that will be in the description below. But I also use pastel pencils like this in a chisel shape, and like this with a flat shape. This flat shape is for sometimes when the pencils break when we're sharpening them, but it's also very useful to use. And you've got this bit that broke off. This can also be really useful to use if it's long enough. You can just hold it and you get a very sharp edge. I've used this one. As you can see, it's a little bit rounded now, but you can still use it again, and you can make it flat by just rubbing it on the sandpaper like this, and then you get a new very sharp flat edge again. And you can also do that with the pencil, and that is how you get a flat edge if you haven't broken it accidentally. Now if you want to do a chisel shape, you have to first of all reveal the lead. Now remember to do this with a very sharp knife. Don't scrimp and be lazy like I am and leave your dull blades on the knife, because you'll regret it and you'll end up with broken leads, and that ends up getting very expensive. So I've revealed quite a lot there, and that means that when it goes blunt, I don't have to use the knife again. I can just resharpen on the sandpaper, so that will save you time. So what I do, just like in my other video where I held the pencil almost horizontal to the sandpaper, and I just go back and forth on the same spot like that, slightly lifting up. So there's one side, and then I turn it over and make sure I've got it exactly 180 degrees to the other side, and then I go again. I give it a little tap, and then you can see you've got a chisel shape. So this will take some practice. You probably, if you're not used to using tools, you probably will need to have a little bit of practice at this before you perfect it. You can see it's got a raggedy edge at the top, so you might just want to sand that and make it flat, and then go again. And there you've got a good chisel shape, and that is it's stronger than a point like this, and it's really good for doing whiskers. And I also like to use it on the flat like this, coming down like this. It's really good to use like that as well. So lots of different reasons to use this, not just for whiskers.